We love having guests, and joining us this morning is Jessie Buchanan from Together for Change to talk about Ideas Unlimited. A very good morning to you, and welcome to the Breakfast Show.
Good morning, Bore da. Diolch yn fawr iawn am y cyfarfod i ddod yma bore 'ma. Thank you for having me this morning. It's a great pleasure.
Croeso mawr, and it's thank you for joining us. Diolch yn fawr iawn. And you're here talking about something really exciting that's coming up over the next couple of weeks into December as well, about communities and this new, well, amalgamation, this Together for Change. Do you want to give us an overview as to what Together for Change actually is?
Yeah, I'd love to. Thanks, Tom. So Together for Change is a really unique partnership between a grassroots organisation and the public sector. So we started life in Solvacare, and along with our fantastic partners, Pavs and Planet, we've been working hard in Pembrokeshire over the last couple of years, really to try to sort of get the voices and needs of citizens and their communities into the decisions that really affect them. And we're funded by the National Lottery Community Fund. I think we all really feel that, you know, for communities to thrive and have a future, there's a need for real connections, better resources, and the chances to sort of build on all of those strengths that are already right there at the heart of a place.
Because that's the thing with these funded projects is that, historically speaking, I've worked in the third sector, and where you get grant money and you get funding from National Lottery, you kind of do your project, but you don't really intertwine it with the things around it. And I suppose, is that something that Together for Change is trying to get better at, is weaving these different organisations together?
Yeah, absolutely. Partnerships, especially in Pembrokeshire, I think we're really lucky. Good partnership working has been at the heart of much of what we've been doing. And our work, you know, we do research, so we build evidence, build capacity, so that you're always thinking about that future legacy rather than immediate project, which has got really neat bookends. You know, it's 2 months, going to do it, finish it off. It's always about creating that legacy, and certainly good connections across the sectors are a really important bit of that, Tom.
Yeah, and of course, linking with Pavs and Planet. Well, Pavs, we all know around Pembrokeshire, the Action Volunteer Service. They do really bind and link all areas of Pembrokeshire together. But you're working with Solvacare as well for that grassroots element. Is that right?
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. And I think it's a very good pairing in that you have that some immediate experience within the community supporting the population. And as you said, Pembrokeshire Association of Voluntary Services, or PAVS, has been a really strong force in Pembrokeshire for many decades. So absolutely.
And you've come together, Gina mentioned there, for Ideas Unlimited. So this sounds vast and grand and great. Ideas Unlimited. I imagine that it sounds unlimited, but actually it's just conversations and bringing those partnerships together. Do you want to give us an overview as to what this scheme is, this Ideas Unlimited?
Yeah, absolutely. I love the idea that it's a grand scheme. In Welsh, it's Syniad Idea Derbyn, and it's a series of events that's funded by Community Renewal Fund. And the idea is to bring the people of Pembrokeshire together to talk about the big challenges facing our communities, you know, the things that we worry about, and our ideas for change, you know, be it care and support in the home or changing climate. You know, we all felt the heat of this last summer, and I think we all had in the back of our minds, what does this really mean for the future? And also sort of acute poverty and life really not being equal for everyone. But the balance, you know, of that is knowing that, you know, there is so much power with people and in communities to control their destinies. So this series of events, it's designed to give people from all walks of life a chance to talk about these big challenges now and in the future, and to share solutions. There are 4 online sessions. There's 5 in total, 4 online sessions, and then the final one, which is on the 8th of December, which will be in Haverhub. So get it in your diaries and register. The first event is today. I can say a bit more about that later if you like. It's 4:30 till 6, and there's still places available. And I believe it's going to be a great event. So that's a bit of an overview of Ideas Unlimited.
Brilliant. And you're bringing these online and this one session together to really get the voices heard of people that live in Pembrokeshire. It's not just about the organisations, it's not just about Pavs or just about Planet. It's about you and me. It's about everyone living their daily lives and how we can come together in our own little communities to better our own circumstances.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's this concept of community power. And it's that notion that the people who are best equipped to tackle the challenges that they face are the people who know about it.
Yeah.
And I think it's that belief that, you know, amongst all of us, we've got the knowledge, expertise, and lived experience to really understand the immediate issues at hand and some of the practical solutions. You know, throughout COVID, it was an incredibly demanding, frightening time for everyone, I think. But it showed how people could look after each other and ensure that people didn't slip through the net. I mean, I was doing it. I was picking up shopping and other bits of groceries. And it was a time when across the board, organisations, individuals, and lots of groups rose to the challenge of providing support for each other. And I think, you know, to quote a colleague of mine, the ducks are in a row. And so, you know, it's time to really pick up on the voices of people and bring them together for some practical solutions for all of our futures, really.
Brilliant. And so these events, then we'll delve into these in a bit more detail. So you've got the one coming up in Haverhub. We've got the date in our diary for that one in December. Tuesday 22nd of again, I'm going to work backwards. Tuesday 22nd of November, from surviving to thriving, seeking radical solutions. Wednesday 16th, tackling the climate emergency, ideas for community action. Thursday 10th of November, My Home, My Haven. And today, Tuesday 1st of November, perspectives on community power. So Jessie, this is the one that's happening today at 4:30. What can people expect if they sign up?
What can people expect today? Well, we've got some fantastic speakers lined up. I would say we're really thrilled. We have Jo Starling, who's an economist who leads a policy and research programme with a UK-wide organisation called New Local. And he'll be talking about the broad context of, you know, what is community power. And there's so many good examples. You know, every time that little blue token goes into the box at the supermarket, that's us as a community showing how we want to inform our future. So we've got Jo Starling, and then we've got two brilliant women and real champions of people and community power in Pembrokeshire. Elaine Lawton, County Director of Hull University Health Board, and then our very own Sue Leonard, Chief Officer of Pembrokeshire Association of Voluntary Services. This sort of session will be chaired by I'd like to say, the equally determined Sue Denman, my colleague in Together for Change. And she's really passionate about equal experiences for everyone. So there'll be 3 presentations lasting about 20 minutes, and then the opportunity for people who are listening and to the presentations to ask questions and really try to get a sense of understanding what community power is, what some of those solutions are, and having the opportunity to input. And we'll obviously gather all of those comments and feedback together and share it more widely. We hope that the presentations will be a sort of a kickstart. You know, it's a little box of ideas that the audience can then respond to. So that's what people can expect this afternoon.
And the more talking, the more you talk and the more ideas that come in. And that's how all these bigger things happen, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, you know, we're all working so hard, or we're busy in our lives, and just taking that time out to be able to have the opportunity to listen to something that's inspiring or makes you question what you already felt, and then share it with others. I think we feel that formats can really work well, especially online. So that's what people expect today.
Fantastic. And we're going to post the link to that event in the comments on this. Where if you're listening to this on your smart speaker or on your mobile app, then we'll put that link up on our social media and on our website. So you'll find that at Pure West Radio. And I'm just looking at the list of panelists that you've got for the other events as well. You really do have a wealth of experience and knowledge for all sorts of issues that impact residents of Pembrokeshire.
Yeah, I think so. We've very much set out the sessions to try to address some of those areas. So, you know, My Home, My Haven is about social care and support in the home. It's about the notion of what is your feeling of your haven? Is it your community? Is it your home? Is it your family? So we've got Chris Johns from Building Communities Trust, who will very much give an overview. They're a national organisation. Rachel Lewis, who's been on radio many times talking around housing and housing and second homes, I know in Pembrokeshire is a very hot subject. So that will be fantastic. Lee James from Planed and Leslie Robertson still from Solvacare. And of course, in tackling the climate emergency, I think we felt that climate doesn't exist in isolation. You know, there are so many ways that it can affect the well-being of people. So we've asked Jane Davidson to come along to give the sort of the first address in that. So we're really looking forward to that also.
Wow, that is brilliant. So the first one is today at 4:30. We're going to post the link. Where else can people find resources for Together for Change more generally?
Well, Together for Change website, www.tfcpembrokeshire.org. We also have a Facebook page. We're very active on Twitter. My email address is jessie.buchanan@tfcpembrokeshire.org if anybody would like to get in touch. We're also now on Instagram, I believe.
There you go.
If you'd like to put those through the links, that would be super.
Yeah, we'll sort that out for you. Jessie, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And yeah, I hope that the panelists get what are able to share their knowledge and information. I hope that the residents of Pembrokeshire and a bit like you at home listening to this want to get involved, and you can find more information. What was that website again? tfc.org.uk, is that right?
tfcpembrokeshire.org.
tfcpembrokeshire.org. Well, Jessie, thank you so much for your time here this morning. Hopefully we'll hear from some of those panelists in the run up to these different events as they occur week on week over the month of November and into December for that face-to-face one as well. And yeah, all the best for later on this afternoon.
Thanks very much. Definitely am.
Diolch yn fawr. That was Jessie Buchanan there from Together for Change talking about Ideas Unlimited. We're going to be posting those links up on our social media and on our website as well. The time has gone 9:30.
Oh, it has indeed. Our Unscramble competition has now closed for today. Who will be going into that main prize draw? Stay with us to find out.
We've got Eternal Stay and Savage Garden to the Moon and Back plays for you here on Pure West Radio.